Hello and welcome for the FIFA Under-17 World Cup Brazil Group A action for you as Angola take on Brazil here in Guyana. Both have qualified for the round of 16. It's all about which tops the group. This is our setting, and it's another warm evening. It will be interesting to see Brazil for the very first time at this venue, and for that matter Angola as well. They have entertained throughout, they have qualified, as we see with a glance at Group A. Maximum points, 2 games each, and then Canada and New Zealand yet to make their mark. So final game, and the pressure is off to a certain degree, and the players selected, and there are changes, can enjoy the occasion. Yes, it would be nice to top the group, but 2 victories out of 2, and the hard work has already been done. Well, Brazil, proud host. We've seen them, of course, host previous senior World Cups, but this is an altogether different situation. Our first look at the players and officials and support staff, and of course those waiting inside the stadium to take a first glimpse at the home nation. Big moment for Brazil, as it always is when they play in front of home supporters, with such a fabulous record down the years as well. And Angola, what a delight they have proved to be. They've surprised a few down the way. 2-1 against Canada, one of the standout performances, and the players will be on their way out very shortly indeed. Here we go then. Angola take on Brazil. It is Group A in this FIFA Under-17 World Cup. Teams take their place, lining up on halfway, and the preliminaries are almost complete. In a moment, the national anthems of Brazil and of Angola. A new African representative then here in Brazil 2019, and we look at this Angola starting 11. Cambela comes in goal, Nino Pedro and David Nzanza, to give him his full name, wearing 9, are all involved from the start, drafted in. Porfirio keeps his place, wearing 2. What a moment for Angola. There's Ekberg of Sweden is our referee, his assistants. Our 2 captains. Our video assistant referees. And there is our setting. For Brazil, Diego comes in, Tales drops out, Gustavo Garcia keeps his place, Yankuto, sent off last time out, is unavailable. The side packed with quality and already assured of a place in the round of 16. Respective coaches. So far, so good for those 2 gentlemen. Brazil and Angola looking to make it 3 out of 3. There was a buzz around the place when the host nation come to town, and Brazil are here. Angola, though, have shown in their games so far that they are worthy of a round of 16 place, and it will be Angola to the roar to get our first half underway. What an opportunity for them, having got this far already against the odds. Not only reached the semi-finals of the Under-17 African Cup of Nations, but they also beat Nigeria 2-1 in that match for a 3rd place. Just out to Cameroon on penalties, but one of the great performances. Here's the captain. Ayer is wearing 3 for Brazil, and a little bit of defending to do inside the opening minutes. A corner routine that has been worked on that training ground, no way through for Zito. Positive start though. Georgia among those back to help out. Chases on, and an opportunity to volley that into the Brazilian penalty area, and now the host can look to at least get out, as the way that Group A looks. The roar is on for Cal Georgia, who is in pursuit, highly rated has enjoyed a decent tournament so far. He will lead the line for Brazil. Support of number 10, João Pedro, couple of goals against Canada. Gabriel Veron is another who has enjoyed World Cup goals. Is Zito. 15 is Afonso. Well, they've settled quickly to the task in hand. Georgia in pursuit. First real opportunity that we have seen of Brazil able to get forward. Gustavo Garcia on that far side involved. He's losing out. Pace of Capita, one to watch, wearing 7 for Angola, and then he in turn runs into trouble. Angola dropped a player to the bench in Zini, who scored in both games, so I think that tells you that although it's clearly a big game and a big occasion for them because they have already qualified for the round of 16, their coach feels that it's high time to give other players an opportunity in the spotlight. Patrick wearing 4. So there's Garcia and Ayer the captain. Brazil's progress has been comfortable. Their football has been entertaining, as one would expect. And they've disposed of everything that's been put in front of them. Now they come to a new venue, a new challenge. For all Angola's lack of experience coming into this World Cup and a debut for them, they have shown that they are more than worthy of a place on the world stage. So Maestro, who tried to find a way through, then went to ground. Free kick for Angola then. We have played 6 minutes inside the Estadio Olímpico, and the African representatives have certainly not looked troubled, not looked overawed, and why would they? On paper Brazil-Angola, but at an under-17 level, Angola's qualification programme and their opening 2 matches just justifying their billing as one of the better sides within this group, with round of 16 qualification already secured, and that in itself is a terrific achievement. Ayer the captain. Brazil, no particular hurry. They will build with patience and take their time to attempt to prize an opening. That they have hosted a FIFA youth competition because of their record down the years at under 17 level, and it's absolutely fabulous. Then there is a burden of expectation. They can go on and add to an enviable record. Look at their achievements, just missing out on one event, one under 17 tournament down the years, and remaining one of the teams to look out for. We have them to look forward to in the knockout stages. At the moment, Angola, having settled to the task in hand, are looking comfortable themselves, having made a number of changes to their playing personnel. David Nzanza, but known as David, Pedro Mimo, Cambila, the keeper, all coming in. Porfirio keeps his place. It's altogether different looking side as they try to test that Brazilian backline. So far we are to see a save required from either keeper. Capita would stand out, certainly for Angola, wearing 7, top scoring qualifying, missed chances against New Zealand. It was subbed there, but an opportunity from the start here. Just turning into trouble. A couple of red shirts able to crowd him out and shut him down, and then the break is still on. Well, this is encouraging for Angola. Zito just goes to ground and the chance goes, and then will be brought back for the challenge there. Just caught as he tried to turn away from his marker, Thales Magno. As well as the 2-1 success against Canada. Angola prior to that beat New Zealand by the same scoreline, 2-1, to pick up those 6 points. Patient. The build-up at times is measured, and Angola again are quick to break forward in numbers. Capita involved on that far side for them. Brought down very nicely indeed to set Brazil forward again. Haven't seen too much of them, but suddenly a move into opposition territory, and this brings the crowd to life. But Angola have attacking options of their own. We've seen plenty of that man Zito. Juan Patrick is across, there he is, wearing 4 at the heart of that Brazilian defence. Well, they'll be delighted to see the host nation performing here at the Estadio Olimpico in Guyana. Alfonso's throw, and then from the tightest of angles, David rolled away and then forces the save. Corner taken quickly. That was a very, very tight angle. First time that we've seen Matheus Tonelli called into action. There he is with a more comfortable save. First choice keeper for this Brazil under-17 side. Angola's coach, Pedro Soares Gonçalves, is the man who's masterminded this six-arm and a short figure on the touchline. His players have done him proud. Corner conceded, Alfonso it was. Brazil with a chance then. First real chance inside 15 minutes to test that goal, defended by Cambila. In it comes, and just a whole host of red shirts back to defend the set piece, and then that lifted in and collected at the first time of asking, and that will send Angola forward, and it's that man Zito again. Nice skills. Seen a lot of the football in the opening 14 minutes or so. One of the surprise packages of this under-17 World Cup. Reveling in the tension and just relishing the whole opportunity, the whole occasion that this affords these young players to be involved in well, the highlight tournament of the year and the highlight tournament of their young careers, young fledgling careers. They are here. Many didn't expect Angola to qualify, but they find themselves taking on the host nation, and for 15 minutes performing very well indeed. This is Aya, the captain, and alongside him Luan Patrick. Again, it's patient. They'll take their time to try and open up this Angola defence, then a burst of pace, and here's an example, but too much pace on the final ball played through. Patrick was the player that was certainly full of running, but even he couldn't have got on the end of that attempted pass. Cabral can help it on. Veron unable to get there. Gabriel Veron, another who has been on a World Cup score sheet over the last few days for Brazil. Both teams settling then to the task in hand. We have had high-scoring affairs even earlier today. We saw 5 goals between Ecuador and and Hungary, a game that assured Ecuador's place in the round of 16. Magno chases the return ball. Capita is back to help out. It's the one change to Brazil's starting 11 with the inclusion of Diego. There he is. And again, put the flag up far side. Brazil frustrated in their best efforts to create something of genuine quality, and they'll do their best to make a bit of noise now. The hosts are here in Goiânia for the first time at the Estadio Olímpico. Does well, and then unselfish. And Cambila, relatively routine save. The approach work was very decent indeed, and then clipped back into a danger area, and the Angola keeper was always favoured to get there at the first time of asking. That's forward by Cabral, who managed to get that. David waits in the middle, and then he makes the necessary save. Well, Brazil qualified because they were hosts of this tournament, so that was guaranteed anyway, but still go through a qualification progress. And to say it was a disappointment would be an understatement. They lost 3-0 to Argentina. They finished fourth on goal difference. Not what's expected of a side with so much quality, certainly on paper. Now there is a chance, and well, it was Peglo as well. Peglo with a chance. He's had a good World Cup, but that was one moment best forgotten. Angola 0, Brazil 0. 20 minutes played. Very assured on the ball, Angola.